these girls are getting cast in movies. I'm gonna get discovered, so I just have to show that I'm pretty with my face full of braces, and like that's what's gonna get me discovered. But I did that for years. There's a 2-year gap in there because half my face froze from Bell's palsy, which is a whole side tangent we don't have to go into.
I had it too.
Okay, were you like 18? Because I was 18 when I got it.
I was 14.
Okay, I was 18.
What is going on?
Okay,
It's
so
got to be makeup. It's got to be like one of these big companies, like putting something in the water.
I left an abusive household.
Okay.
You can't blame the makeup industry on this one, Capri.
I really wanted to. Because me and Raff didn't have Bell's palsy.
I got it.
I didn't have an abusive household. Just a quiet
I just
one.
had a really foreign dad. Does that count? It feels like abuse.
I got mine at a religious camp that I didn't want to be at.
Okay, this makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
So for me, no, because I was it was a week after I turned 18. And I realized that it was starting because my friend had got me like a bunch of these lipsticks for like my birthday. And I was trying them on and I was like, my lips aren't puckering normally. And because what Bell's palsy is there's all these nerves that go down to your face that like make your face move. And Bell's palsy is when half of them become paralyzed. So like the entire right side of my face became paralyzed.
Oh,
You
wow.
look stroked out, basically.
Yeah.
Oh.
So like I went to the ER and they were like, okay, are you on steroids? Because apparently another 18-year-old had come in earlier that day and she was a student athlete on steroids. She had to admit that. And they were like, okay, are you on steroids? I'm like, do I look like I'm a student athlete too? I'm a Girl Scout. No. And so they were like, okay, then it could be a tumor. Like it could be something else because this shouldn't be happening at your age. The abusive household I left was also the one that had control of my medical history. So they were there with me. So they flipped out, which of course did not help the stress of the situation. But basically after a bunch of MRIs and tests, they were like, okay, you have no tumor. It's probably just stress. So now looking back,
Your body's literally
Face
shutting
could
down.
freeze up from stress?
basically what it was is that I had been in survival mode for so long that finally being out of that abusive household for a month, my body thought it was under attack. So it's like it basically like shut down because it thought that it was like being calm. It felt foreign to my body. So it like shut down.
Whoa.
Jesus Christ.
I can't wait till I'm finally calm and see what happens.
You're going to dance, buddy.
That's insane. So whenever I went, I was at an Islamic camp for 2 weeks. I only went because my friends are going and I didn't want to be alone for 2 weeks. I woke up one day and I looked in the mirror and I just like couldn't move half of my face. It was this side. And nobody believed me. They like gaslit me. They're like, oh, you're just like seeing things. You have photosensitive eyes. They were saying my eyes are
Like
dry because look, whenever you have Bell's palsy,
I'm sorry.
You know,
Getting sick around a bunch of Arabs sounds so bad.
dude, it was, and they wouldn't let me call my mom either. I was 14 years old because when you have Bell's palsy, you know, like when you blink, like that shit's on delay. Like
I literally had to stop going to one comic book shop because the guy thought I was flirting with him because I couldn't blink normally.
Frogan described like IRL lag.
It was. I literally had to sleep with an eye patch because your eye doesn't stay shut. Your literal eyelid is like paralyzed.
it's like you
Are there
blink
any
and-
pictures of you with an eye patch?
No, I made sure of that. There's no videos. There's no nothing. I
Yo,
made
evil
sure.
Amanda would
I
be
was
lit.
I was frozen for like 2 months. I hit it really
Pirate
well.
Amanda arc.
They wouldn't let me call my mom. I knew something was wrong. I had no cell phone service. I got off the bus. My mom looked at me. She's like, what the fuck is wrong with your face? She's like, you have Bell's palsy. My mom's a nurse. And she took me to the urgent care and they gave me medication. And it cleared up in about a month.
Oh, sick. Okay.
But I was just like, how the fuck did this happen?
Yeah, no, they were like, you need to cut out stress. I'm like, well, I'm a senior in high school. My parents abusive, and I'm a full-time Girl Scout, and I'm in mock trial and college. And they were like, okay, figure something out.
I like how they tell a kid that. They're like, hey,
No,
man,
no
you
one
really got
recommended therapy. Not a single person.
So like, nah,
Screw
therapy's-
Kaiser Permanente. Not a single one of you recommended therapy.
It's crazy. You would think that the social worker would have been like, hey, like, here's like...
Oh, there was never a social worker in that room. My school called no one. No, so basically,
Was it out here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
No, so I dropped out of mock trial. I just decided I was going to go to junior college. I stopped applying to colleges, and I was like, okay, I guess that's it. Cause like I was a troop president of Girl Scout troop. Like I couldn't just walk away from that. I'd been doing that for 12 years. I'm super cool. I have an award and everything. So yeah, that was that. So I had 2 months of that, and you know that was super fun. And I love that the parent that I walked away from decided to make the other parent's problem. So super fun. Or tried to say that the school was just they're just so hard on us, you know. So that's really fun. I can laugh about it now because now it's funny, but at the time I was like, I want to walk into traffic. It would be easier.
It literally ruins you, like it, because you're just like, I look fucking stupid. Like some people have like permanent effects, like it doesn't go away.
How long did you have it for?
2 months.
2 months. Oh,
So
wow.
like I remember like one of the things, like my family got mad at me because we had a Thanksgiving celebration. And I had to eat in the kitchen with my aunt who literally had a feeding tube because she had ALS. And so I was like, listen, I can't chew with my, like food was falling out of my mouth. Because
Were you
can't.
just sharing the feeding tube between your?
No.
Oh, okay.
But I was just like, I felt like it was rude for me to sit at the table where I literally could not keep food in my mouth. So I was like, I'm just gonna eat in the kitchen over the sink. So it's like not, and they were like, oh, it's so rude, Amanda won't sit with us. I'm like, do you want me to just drool on the table? Is that what you want? Like I already feel like
You already put grandma in the kitchen.
yeah, I'm keeping her company. Everyone leave me alone.
chill.
I'm being the nice one.
Hey, I'm trying not to be rude. It's like you're being a real big dick right now with half your face walking
Yeah.
away. Like
No, it's weird. It's weird.